Hey, everybody, I'm John Granato, and that's Lance Zerline. You can hear us mornings on ESPN 97.5 and 92.5. Hit subscribe. We talk a lot of Astros baseball right here, so make sure that you hit subscribe if you're an Astros baseball fan or Rockets fan. We talk that stuff here. Hey, Dana Brown said on Monday the team is looking for a left-handed bat. According to some projections, they're only $3 to $4 million away from the second tax threshold. Mm-hmm. We didn't expect a Hader deal. I don't expect much. I think that was just some talk. I don't expect them to do anything here. Do you?
No, I don't either. No. And I wish they would, but I don't think so. I think Hader's going to be the splashy deal, and that's going to be that. And they're going to see what they can do one more year. You know, the one thing. Look, Jim Crane doesn't give people. He's not going to go market value on a premium talent. We've just seen that. He doesn't believe in the long-term contract, and frankly. I'd say the history has been in his favor, so it'll be frustrating for us. But Jim Crane is doing what he believes the data tells him to do, and he might be right on it. I do think though that Jim Crane has something else up his sleeve. I'm just not sure it's for this year. I think it's maybe he has a game plan he's developing for years to come. Some of it may involve bringing new minor leaguers up to be the next man up, and that's great if you can do that. That's a sustainable. That's a sustainable way of winning. But I don't think the splashy, I don't see another Garrett Cole move. I don't see a Zach Greinke move in season.
No, that was Josh Hader. That was the move.
Hader's the move.
That's the move.
It happens to be a free agent move.
And, by the way, if Jordan is going to play left field, Chaz is going to be in center. If Jake Myers is in center, Chaz is in left. Mauricio Dubon has got to get in somewhere. Mm-hmm. And we don't know that Jake Myers is going to be all that good, but we do know that Mauricio Dubon is going to see the field some. You know what? You'd like a left-handed bat, but when is he going to play? I mean, how much money are you going to spend on a guy that you don't even know if he's going to be out there?
Right.
So don't hit that second threshold if you're going to, just get a guy that might play or might not play. I think that's crazy. The Hader deal, I love it. I mean, at the back of the book, nobody is better than this three of Abreu, Presley, and Hader. Now, you could make the case that the Montero deal is worse than the Jose Abreu deal, even though it's $11-something to $19-something for Abreu, because you now have got to pay 4 times. You had to bring in Kendall Graveman last year because Montero sucked. Then Kendall Graveman gets hurt. Right, so you got to make a trade, and so you had to make the trade for Bregman, but then he gets hurt, so you got to bring in Josh Hader, right? So because of that, you got Montero plus 3 other deals that you had to make because of the Montero deal.
That's a very negative way of looking at the Montero deal.
But now I don't know if Kendall Graveman was here, would Hader not be here?
No, I don't think. I think Hader was coming.
Yeah, I think so, too.
They're not going to spend their money. There's some Astros fans not happy about the Hader deal because they look at it in direct conjunction with not paying the position players. But I just don't think I think they're mutually exclusive. These deals weren't going to happen with Bregman and Tucker anyway, I don't think. So if that's the case, what does that have to do with building, trying to really strengthen the bullpen? Because this has become a team of, with the injuries, they're very deep at starting pitcher in theory. They were last year, heading into last year. And, of course, it got it got much less deep very, very quickly due to injury. But baseball has turned into a game of starters just don't go more than 6 a whole lot anymore. They just don't. So if you can have a dominant bullpen, and Montero still has a good arm. He has a lively arm. You've got, obviously, Abreu, obviously, Presley, and then Hader.
And you got J.P. France or Hunter Brown.
We'll figure out where those guys are and what they're going to do. Is Lance McCullers, does he come back, and at a high level? Where's Garcia going in the rotation? Yeah, and Urquidy, last I checked, is still an Astro. So there's still a lot of questions, but getting one of the best left-hand relievers in the game is never a bad thing when you're trying to, when you're a good baseball team and you're trying to finish games.
Yeah, but they think it's an either-or. Kyle Tucker is not signing before he's a free agent. He's just not. He's not taking that deal. He's not taking less money. He's going after the big deal after he hits free agency. And Alex Bregman, you're not going to pay him what he wants. After that Manny Machado deal, Bregman was out of here. because he's thinking that he's got to get Manny Machado money. He's not getting that here.
Yeah.
We'll find out after you know what? Once he hits free agency, he could still come back.
Yeah, there is a chance.
Yeah. I mean, because I don't believe he's a $30 million. He's a 8-year, $30 million a year
That's why
player.
it's important, I think, for the Astros to still, not burn a bridge. I know there was some questions, at least on Carlos Correa's side, about whether or not the Astros kind of, intentionally, unintentionally burned a bridge with him. He wasn't happy about how it ended. And so you don't want right now, while he's under club control or he's got under contract, you don't want it to get to a point where Alex Bregman feels like he's not welcome with the Astros anymore. No. Especially if the contract offers aren't what he wants it to be. I'd love to have Bregman back.
Well, he's not though. I mean, I think they're going to try to work out something this spring for a long-term deal, but they're going to come up short of what he wants. And and that's no hard feelings. You move on. You've got paid $100 million while you were here. What are the hard feelings? The Astros want him here this year, and if it doesn't work out for next year, oh well, you'll go to another team that's going to pay you. I mean, what's the hard feelings thing? And Carlos didn't feel that way while he was here. He felt it after, when the negotiations, after he was a free agent and the Astros didn't want him anymore. Oh, well, you know what? Teams move on. And they're going to probably move on from Bregman and probably from Tucker. We're just going to have to accept it.